Hey guys, good morning. I'm on my way to the feed store. Ben is here. She's got him doing a couple little chores for her. And when I get back, we're going to work out here. Where our house is going to be, okay? I told y'all we were undecided until yesterday. We'll talk about it more on our live, but I'll just kind of say it this way. You know, I saw a benefit making it easier on family because of she and I's limited amount of stuff we can do. We're not helpless, but there's some things we can't do. So I went and looked at the mobile home that she liked, or Kim had picked one out, and I made an offer. I told y'all that already. I made an offer that I thought was fair. Dan went and looked at it, and he thought it was fair. They made a counter offer, and I could have come back and done another one maybe. But she and I decided, we'd made up our mind, we'll leave it up to God. If we make this offer, and it wasn't an unreasonable offer, okay? We make a reasonable offer, and they don't want to, maybe that's an answer to move on. There was another one she wanted me to look at. It was just about like that, except for it had carpet. She didn't want carpet. And we said, okay, we'll go back. The lady was busy. I said, we'll go back tomorrow and look at it if you want to. So we got some estimates on these folks. Don't move them or set them up. They just sell them. And listings of places that move them. Called several of them. Dan checked with a couple of them. We checked with a couple. To set one up that high, it's a fortune. It's a fortune. $10,000. Well, folks, we ain't doing that. The house that we talked to the man, it's going to start at 4 foot high. He said, yeah, it's no problem. I'll start it at 4 foot high. So that's already figured in. It wasn't very much because they're starting from scratch. So I'm sitting out here, and I didn't know all this. She's in there on the phone checking these different places. And she comes out, she walks up, she sits there and says, okay, we're building. Are you sure? Yeah, we're building. And she tells me what she found out, what Dan found out. And she says, we don't have that kind of money just to, for that, You call the builder. Well, that's kind of like, I guess, God giving us an answer. Okay. So I called, and he's going to be here Wednesday morning at 9 o'clock. That's on our live, and maybe we'll be through with our live. If I cut it short, it's going to be because he drives up. But yeah, he's coming Wednesday morning. In the meantime, Ben has got some chores to do out here and clean it up. I'm going to probably have to get a load of some kind of dirt or some kind of base. Call it base, I guess. Something that can pack down and bring it up a level of that slab. I want to bring it up a level of that slab if I can. And I told Dan, I said, you know about how much I'm going to need? He said, let me get back Friday from my fishing trip, and we'll figure out exactly what we need. So we're going to be cleaning up until then. I get home from the feed store. Ben's going to take the tractor. We got some rocks and stuff around behind the garden. We're going to clean out, move them. This afternoon, I was going to move the bees yesterday, but it started raining. We couldn't move them in the rain, misty rain. So this afternoon, hopefully, I'll put Ben in the tractor and I'll suit up and we'll pull the tractor around there, and I'll close their door with their cloth or something, put them on the bucket, take them to where we're going to go, set them off, and Ben will be safe inside the cab.
Where's this all go?
Dumpster.
Okay.
And when you get through, there'll be several more piles when you get through with G.
Okay.
All right. And so that's our plan for today. We got a lot to do. Try to get this thing ready, and we'll talk more about it later on today. Good morning, little girls.
Did you order up all this humidity?
No, I didn't, bud, but it's here. It's here. You doing okay?
Yeah. Bob said, yeah, it's so busy around here. So we got a couple trucks every day coming in here now.
Oh, yeah, you got my wormer.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, good. I'll put it there and say, let me go ahead and
That's all you need, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, is it?
That's what it needed.
I mean, that's all you need today?
No, I'm gonna get 2 of each. Well, you got some help?
Yeah. Oh, I got somebody in here using up my oxygen. No, I'm kidding.
Just using up air, good air.
I'm kidding.
Well, what's your name, sweetie?
Miranda.
Who?
Miranda.
Miranda?
Yes,
That's
sir.
a pretty name.
Thank you.
A lot prettier than Ralph. Oh, that's sweet. Huh?
You ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
What was that? What was that one called?
All right, folks, this is Miranda.
Hi.
And she looks so much better than Ralph. And so much sweeter. Thanks, sweetie. It's good meeting you, okay?
So when do you see a parole officer? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Parole
I'm
officer.
kidding.
Yeah. Bye, baby girl. Have a good day. Make sure you tune in to Hanging with Papa. You'll see your picture on here. I do one every day. This one will probably come out about Monday.
We went for shavings yesterday. And it's gonna be the regular square.
Boy, that old alfalfa though, it's hard. It's heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a job on it. I'll make room for you, buddy. I got my wormer. They ordered it for me. Best stuff in the world for goat wormer. All right, I got all the feed I need, and I got the wormer that Ralph and them had ordered for me. And I met his new little sidekick in there, Miranda, I believe her name is. Cute little old girl. And she kind of helps him, you know, with the little stuff and answering the phone and stuff. And when Tim's not here all the time. And she seemed real sweet and real easy to get along with and talk to. That's cute. And anyway, I'm on my way home, guys. And get home. I got to feed up when I get home. I ain't even fed up yet. Ivan's gonna be angry. Ivan's gonna be angry. And I'll tell y'all about what I run into last night. I mean, I already told you. Miracle and Ivan got back together yesterday. I let them in. And they were just loving and sweet and nuzzling on each other. You know how they do when they're happy with each other. And then I went out last night to pin up my baby goats, all my goats, into their little secured shelter. Miracle standing inside the door wouldn't come out. I think I videoed it. It'll be on this video. I had a time getting her out of there so they could go in. Anyway, we're on our way home. Catch you guys later. Ben and I got lots to do today. We got lots of projects lined up. I'll take you with me on them, okay? Let's go home. Check this out, Ronnie. Where's your cucumbers at, Ronnie? Co-op, Ronnie. Yo, co-op boy. You ain't got nothing like it. Okay, Ben's gonna move these rocks out of here. And they're gonna go. And this afternoon, supposedly, he and I will move his beehive. And but the rocks got to come out first. So that's our plan. And then once the bees are gone, it may take a day or two for them to kind of figure out they don't live here no more. There'll be some going out to forage, they'll come be back here. And I may have to come over here at night and move them a few at a time and put them in the top. You know, spray them with sugar water and move them. Sweep them off into a bucket or something, take them over and raise that top and dump them in there. So we can do that as we go. Take all this framework down, get all that poison ivy off that tree, clean out all this stuff where I can start mowing through here, cut all this framework out of here, except for this one here, we'll leave it right here for the time being. Later on next year, I'll build another one on its own legs for this container here. Buster, don't get on no snake or something over, baby. So anyway, that's our plans for today. Okay, Ben's getting all the loose chunks of concrete out of this area here, putting them in the bucket of the tractor, taking them down to our crossing, going down to Camp Patty and dumping them out, and I'll spread them out later in that low area there. So they'll pack down, and you drive across there when it's damp, it won't leave no ruts. If you ever leave ruts, it'll hold water and it'll always stay soft. My next project here this morning, I'll show you over here what we got. I don't know, Dan will have a good idea, I'm pretty sure. I tried it with a sledgehammer, it ain't gonna work. Yeah, you in the pen, huh? You in the pen? Well, I'll be over in a minute, get you. He must have went in with G and he got trapped. Uh-oh. Ben left that board with a nail in it. I'll pick it up. See, this is the edge of the house here. It's squared. It's square, you know. So the house is going to go on out that away another 10 foot, at least 8 foot. You can go out 8 foot. But here, on this edge here, try to show you, here's the edge, okay? Going that way. That concrete right there has got to be chunked out. It's got to be broke out. Not that over there, but this. This is already broke. That guy broke all this out. So Dan can put his forks under this and pick this up. But that over there needs to be chunked, broken out, even with this slab going that way, okay? Now the porch, if the edge of the house, our new house comes to here, this edge is concrete, the porch is gonna be 6 foot across to here. So we could come, I believe this is 8 foot across here. So we could come 2 more foot with the house and that put 6 foot along that edge of that concrete there and we're gonna pour more concrete there eventually after we get the house built. In that space there, tie all these little concrete slabs together. But we come 2 foot more with the house. That we only go 8 foot out the back. So we got to add 10 foot to this slab, 10 foot in the width. The length's the same. And then that would put our 6 foot porch right at the edge of that concrete. That's the ideal situation. But even doing that, we still got to break out this corner because that corner's going to be, there's going to have to be some blocks, pads and blocks there. And you don't want on the concrete and then dropping down into the dirt. I'll have to talk to Dan when he gets back Friday, what he suggests. If I had air hammers, what they call them, we could probably bust that out like we want. You know, maybe bust all the way across. I don't know. Or just bust out this piece here, making it even here, you know, making it even. But it's got to be evened up. And anyway, Ben right now is hauling concrete, chunks of concrete. You see a bunch of steel right there to the crossing. And I'm gonna take this little board in, put it in mule. just got a nail sticking up. See that? That's what's dangerous. For your feet and tires. So that's what I've been out raking and making little piles, and he's been moving them. And he has left this one. Okay. Another option, but we'd have to move the water line. And that's not really an option either. Now I started to say we move the house on down further here and get away from all that busted concrete. But then you're gonna have 3 or 4 foot of concrete here sticking out the other end of your house. I don't know what the purpose of that would be. Yeah, I'll talk to the builder. He'll know more about what we need to do. And he'll be here Wednesday. All right, so I'm gonna go get me something to drink, some Gatorade, and take a break. Hard-headed heifer. I want to try it.
You give me a log, I bet I could split it.
Give you what?
Give me a log, I bet I could split it.
Oh yeah, a log you could. What'd he stop? Told her. Hopefully Dan can borrow a jackhammer so we can bust that out.
Have you ever heard of a rage room?
A what?
A rage room.
Uh-uh.
You go there just to break things.
Oh,
That right there.
yeah.
Get some of it out.
All right, baby girl, thank you. She saw me out here. But I'm coming, Woody. I'm coming. She saw me out here, and she was determined to bust it where I couldn't. I'm so happy she couldn't. But again, it'd been nice if she could have. I'm coming, Wood. She's little Tutu or whatever it's called, Tiki or whatever his name is. Tutu, whatever. Digs out there. Right there in that corner, it's them big rocks. They got to go somewhere. You just line them up along that fence. Dan's working his butt off today. I tell you right now, he's working his butt off today. We're going to go and get something to drink. This is pitiful. I did not build this for you. I did not. That's pitiful. You take up half the room in there. You like it, huh? I see you and Moki in there. The old sidekick Moki. Thankfully, Ivan's with the other group, taking care of the other kids. Come on, Kip. I'm going to set this hay on fire out here, and I got some updates for you guys. So let me get all strung out of here. Okay. I want you to consider exactly what this looks like. You stand there at that door, taking up the whole door, and it's the little goat's house, and you're not going to sleep in here tonight. You and Ivan can sleep in the other barn. Okay? The little goats get locked in at night. Now, you might as well make up your mind. That's how it's got to be. Okay? I'm going to go out here and set this old partial roll of hay on fire. And it'll smoke. Hey, baby. It'll smoke all night. And everybody will love that. You can't get under my feet, child. Yeah, they'll like that. That smoke it'll linger as the night comes on. It'll just kind of settle across the ground. There'll be no bugs, nowhere. And set this one right here. And tomorrow night, actually those two are so close together. When you set on one, I'm sure it's going to catch both of them up. We may wait a night or two on that. Let this one smolder for a day or two, probably. And it gets nighttime. I'll put them goats up. And Miracle and Ivy can just stay there in the pen, or they got here at the barn. I don't worry about them two. Okay. Let me get some sticks here. Rub some sticks together here. I did that one day and everybody thought I was really doing it. They said, oh, Pawpaw, look at old Pawpaw. Look what he can do. Don't stick your, it's hot, baby. It's hot. Silly girls, both. All three of y'all about half silly. Yeah, you for sure. Yeah, to get going. Let's go back and have a seat down in my chair. Come on, let's go on this bench. We can talk. We can talk. Okay, hey, baby girls. Let me turn this around here, guys. Okay, y'all saw in the video, G decided, hey Granny, you got a tummy like old Ronnie. It's like Ronnie. It's some Cheetos. G decided we're going to do the build. It's been decided. She's already told Kim. So once she tells Kim something, it's written in stone. I don't know why, but when her and Kim get together, it gets scary. Anyway, she's a good goat. She's mo girl. Yes, yeah. Don't be so mean to the little ones. Tree old heifer. Anyway, so I sent the message to the builder. We're going to go with them. The building site is cleaned off. He immediately sent back and said it may be 2 weeks. They're 2 weeks. They got buildings going right now. G was disappointed. Okay, but it's okay, G. 2 weeks, it gives us enough time. If we have to haul in some more dirt or some rock or something to kind of spread it out and smooth it out around that slab for a good foundation, it gives us time to do it. And then a little bit later, I got an email from him, or from his wife, Emily. Sweet, sweet lady, never met her before, just emails. And she said her husband would like to meet with us about the building, about what we want, on Wednesday at the build site. That's here. That's awesome. Just let us know what time. Well, it don't matter. We'll be here. And we can sit down and show him the place, the blueprint that Kim drawed up, where we want our windows, doors, and such. And I'm going to try to work in the deal to get a back porch. They just show a back door with steps. So I need a back porch. It don't have to be big, but I like a little porch with a roof on it. I don't care if it's 6, 8, 10 foot wide, you know what I mean, or and 6 foot out. It don't matter, just a little landing more or less to bring groceries in or to bring furniture in or whatever, without having to come down a long porch in the front door and come in. You see what I'm saying? And once it's all said and done and they're gone, on that little back porch, I can also build a ramp, about a 16-foot ramp or so, going down one way or the other, plus steps. And that way, if I ever decide we need to use a ramp, we'll have one, That's what I'm going to try to get. So that's where we're at. And he is coming next Wednesday. She said he'll let me know what time. We will be here and show him everything we want to do. And hopefully hide that. I'm trying to talk. You can't not stand here, you little hiney showing. I can't tolerate that kind of stuff. No, baby says, no, Papa. They're not couth. They're not couth like me. Yeah, I know, baby. I know you're couth. You got culture. Yeah, you like your pawpaw. You got culture. Here we go. Get up here and lay down beside your pawpaw. It's okay. Ronnie, this is Bonafide. Bonafide, it's grandma to your goats. Bonafide. Ronnie never had Bonafide goats before. He don't know how to handle it. Bonafide. Look at the tummy on this thing, Ronnie. Cheetos. That's all Cheetos. I love it. I love it. I feel good. It was a beautiful mobile home. It was. And I could have dealt with it. I'd had to build porches. You know, I had to build a porches. Yes, got to have a porch. You don't live in the South without a porch. You know, you got to have a porch. I could have done it, but when they come back with the cost to put it as 4 foot in the air, she said, "Oh no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to spend money like that. We don't have it to spend like that. We're not going to do it." She said, "Let's go with the bill." I was not going to deny her that house that she loved. At the same time, it was okay with me because it wouldn't put a hardship on nobody trying to help us. As it is, I'll try not to put a hardship on them anyway. We'll leave it at their convenience, and I'll just, what I want to do when we get it framed in and all, dried in, I'll go over and they show me where they want the outlets and all that stuff, and I'll start running the wire, getting all that hooked up. Kim and Buddy or Kim can start running the plumbing. Once that's done, we'll call the guy. I've talked to a couple of them about the spray and insulation, and they'll come and we'll get that done. Then we can start working in there. You know, we can put a big unit, a big window unit in the end, you know, in the kitchen end. I'll cut a place for it and mount it. May have them do it if I know the measurements when they build it. And we'll mount an air conditioner that we will work in the cool. And we'll do one room at a time, or however she wants to do it, to get the bathroom done first. And we can go over and work every day. If those guys say they're gonna come on a certain day, want to work, and tell them what they want, I'll get it all bought and have it stacked up there for them inside where they can work in the cool. And I think we'll do fine. I think we can do fine. But I'm gonna leave it at their convenience. May take longer, but they're the ones doing the work. So that's where we're at. And these girls all gonna be up here on the table with their pawpaw. Yeah, get up here with the pawpaw. You gotta go on a diet, girl. You gotta go on a diet. My doctor will be taking your blood. He'll be checking your blood sugar. Oh no, girl. No, baby, you can't do that to me. Your feet hurt. Your feet hurt. All right, I'm just gonna sit there and enjoy my babies, guys. And sadly, if little Owen was here, he'd be laying here in my lap, probably already asleep. I miss that. And little old Dot be here pushing on me to make sure I noticed her too. I miss that. Guys, I've come in. Me and Buster, we're tired. Woody's here. Woody likes the concrete floor. It's cold. And we've just got to eat dinner. We're just gonna take a break for a while. It's about 2 o'clock. Something like that behind me. I can't tell. Looking backwards. Hope you guys like this video. Hit the like button, share with someone. Subscribe if you haven't. And this video will probably come out on Monday, okay? Monday. Because I got to do my gifts and goodies for Saturday. I think I've already got a Friday video posted. So there might be some repeat stuff. Well, he's old. He's an old man. He's an old man. That's what they do. I love you guys. Y'all take care.